What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Nightwish. Yes, indeed. Nightwish fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Insulin Umbrella, Patronly Patron, Petra, Harbor S, Sappy, Bill Addercliff, Martin Franzen, Fabrizio Granacher, I hope I pronounced that right, The Ashlander, Music to See Concert Photography, Catherine Beaudoin, Lucian Gujan, Magda Siasimag, I hope I pronounced that right, Magda Siasimag, Irene Vanderstock, Just Dave, Graham Key, Juka N, or maybe it's Yuka N, maybe it's one of those Nord J's, maybe it's Yuka N, Yari, or it could be Jari, but I'm pretty sure it's Yari, Yari Yumpiola, and Bill R. And Home Gnome. And this is actually one of Home Gnome's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, everybody, especially Home Gnome. But here you go, everybody. I hope you all enjoy the show. They all want to see me react to this song by Nightwish called Devil and the Deep Dark Ocean. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this is not something I've ever heard. It does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Nuclear Blast Records, and the video has 1.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. Nightwish, Devil and the Deep Dark Ocean, live in Buenos Aires. Alright, going back to Buenos Aires again. Official live video. Anyway, yeah, I mean, look, I'm not saying it's gonna be blocked. I'm not saying that's gonna happen for sure. I'm just saying, whenever you guys give me official videos, the chances of it getting blocked are higher. That's all. Not saying it's going to be blocked for certain, but the chances are slightly higher. That's all. Actually, a little more than slight. Anyway, all right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Okay, so we'll give you this nice little piece. It's called Devil and the Deep Dark Ocean.
Accents.
A snowy owl above the haunted waters. Poet tell the ancient gods. Christ to tell the never-ending story. Prophecy of becoming floods.
The new rock mysteries around her, the lady brightest ride. So the incarnation before the creator of the
Okay, yeah, this took off like a shot. So we're in D. Yeah, we're in D. Okay. My favorite key, right off the gun. Straight ahead 4/4 feel, which is nice. Digging that. Got a lot of energy. Great feel to it. Great tempo too. It's a nice brisk tempo. It's not too fast. It feels faster than it is, and that's because of, don't tell me. Hold on. The drummer, Kai. That's because of his drumming. His double pedal is going super fast on that. He's doing, let's see. Yeah, he's doing 16th notes. Okay, so he's doing 16th notes on the double kick, like sickly fast, which is nice. But that makes it feel faster than the song really is. The tempo is actually about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your tempo, right? It's fast, but it's not like insanely fast. But it sounds a lot faster because of Kai's drumming. He does an outstanding job. I know I haven't really talked about him as a drummer a whole lot. The guy is super solid. I mean, super solid. The guy's tempo, he's a metronome. He really is. I haven't heard him play a whole lot. I heard him play in the Winter Sun song, and I've heard him do a couple of songs here. And every time I've heard him play live, I've never heard his tempo deviate. Not once. The guy is definitely a human metronome. I'm not going to lie, I do miss Yuka because of the showmanship factor. I mean, Kai isn't a showman. I've seen that in the comments a lot. He's not a showman, and he's not, in all honesty. But his technique is spot on, man. It is absolutely, like I said, his tempo, you could absolutely set your watch to it. And what he plays is super tight. And I mean, showmanship is nice. Don't get me wrong. If you can get a drummer who's got great showmanship, that's awesome. That's a bonus. But first and foremost, you want a drummer who can play with great feel. Secondly, you want a drummer who can play super tight and in tempo. You know, locked in with the bass player so that tempo doesn't deviate. Those are the most important things. So, yeah, and he definitely fits those criteria without a question. Gotta say that the windmilling from Floor at the beginning, that was cool, man. That was something to see. I wish I could windmill like that. Ever since I broke my neck, I can't windmill as fast as that. I wish I could, but I can't. Anyway, let's keep going here.
Justice Kingdom, pulling on tomorrow's world. There's the liquid, giving power. The red item bomb.
Vigilant race of the blood red water, the creator of infinite blue. Skeleton masters, whisper, carving on it.
Nice glissando down. Very smooth.
I would die for the love of the murder. A seduction, beauty, and scorn. Welcome to the end of your life. Hail the ocean born.
Disgrace was spot for Jimmy. Death was spoken by wedding cries. All the great new creed, the more to do for you are the created of the image of God.
Hey! Good job, Empo. Great sustain. Great sustain from Floor right there. She really held that note long. Great sustain. I also electric glissando coming down. That was nice. It was smooth. There was never a time where it felt like it skipped a single semitone or anything. It just smooth as glass all the way down. Really nicely done. Ampu getting some showmanship in there. Motioning to the crowd. Yeah. Hey. Showmanship's always welcome on this channel. Always. Love seeing that. Love seeing him doing that with the crowd. Engaging the crowd. That's fantastic. Good on him. Great riff from him, by the way. I know I didn't talk about that in the last break, but great riff. Really feeling that. What's really selling me on this song more than anything, though, are those accents. The pow, pow. You know, those accented hits, those syncopated, synchronized hits, man. Those accents are what's absolutely doing this for me. They're absolutely doing it for me right now. I'm digging the song, and that is probably the main reason. I mean, don't get me wrong. The riff's great. The feel's great. The energy's great. Everything's great about the song. But what's making this song stand out for me personally are those accents. I'm absolutely digging those. let's keep going here.
Right now all rest is sweet. When we here in the day,
I prayed for pleasure, wish for love, prayed for
pray for me.
Who the hell are you for me? An immortal dream to see. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me just for me.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
For me, an immortal dream to see. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me just
Okay, hold on. We're still in D. Two octaves and a third. Oh, jeez. Are you kidding me? What? Wait, no. I'm sorry. I gotta go back and I hear it again. No, look, hey. Look, I understand, okay? We already went back and listened to it again, but listen, it's my show. If I want to go back and hear that again, we're going to go back and hear that again. Seriously, 2 octaves plus a third above her bass, above her flat line of the song. Yeah, it's 2, God. 2 full octaves above her root. I don't believe it.
dream to see. Leave me be, leave me be, leave me just for me.
Right back into the song like nothing happened. And she just goes right back into the song like it's no big deal. Like it's just another day at the office. I'm sorry, but that just does not seem human.
Wow, man, freaked out.
She goes up 2 octaves plus a third above the root, hits a smooth glissando down.
Nani?
Takes a breath, and then the next note just comes back into the song. Like it's no big deal.
Mean! Woo! Woo! My God! Molest the Gene! What the hell's going on tonight?
Hey, nothing's. Look, I'm not. Okay. How do I put this into context? I'm shocked that it happened. Okay, that's mind-blowing. Seeing anybody do that. But knowing that it was Floor that did it, I'm not like 100% surprised. You know what I mean? Like, I'm shocked it happened. I'm surprised it happened. But at the same time, I'm not, if anyone could do it, it would be her. And I'm not surprised that she did it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still shocking to me, though. It still surprised me. I never saw it coming, so that's good. But yeah, if anybody could pull that off, it'd be her. Anyway, let's keep going here. Okay, I see what they did there. I love what they're doing here on this breakdown. I love what they're doing. So when they're going to this part with all playing the syncopated 16th notes, they're doing that, right? Now this is going to come down really more than anybody. This is going to come down to Kai. So everybody's playing the same rudimentary pattern. Everybody's playing the same 16th notes. Is it 16? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 16th. Okay. So it's 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. Okay, so 16th note pattern. Everybody's playing the same thing. Everybody's playing that same pattern. Everybody's synchronized and playing that syncopated pattern. Now, here's the thing. You got Kai back there playing along with them, right? But he's putting the accents on the downbeats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's got the downbeats with the accents, keeping the downbeats established, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And he's doing it with the use of a cymbal. Now, here's the cool part. Floor hits that vocal note. Halfway through the phrase, they hit that little vocal note, and then it changes up ever so slightly, all because of Kai. Now, Kai's not doing the accents on the downbeats now. Kai is putting the accents on the upbeats, on the ands. Not the 1, 2, 3, 4. He's putting them on the ands. So, and, instead of the downbeats. And it's cool, man. It's something that's so subtle. It's something that is so easy, but at the same time, it's also something that is so effective because everybody is playing in unison. Everybody's playing the same synchronized, syncopated pattern, it's subdivided pattern. But at the same time, here's Kai switching from accenting on the downbeats. Everybody else is playing straight. Only Kai is responsible for switching the accents from the downbeats to the upbeats. It's so subtle, but it makes such a big difference in what you hear. It's super cool. See if you can catch it. Here it comes. Upbeats. Alright, switching in between the two.
From cradle to coffin, shall my wickedness be your passion?
Right there. That was nice.
Thank you.
Wait. So they ended the song on the major 6? What?
Thank you so much. Wow.
Wow, indeed. Wait. That's the major 6, all right. Wow, son of a gun. Okay, There's a lot happening in this song. Holy cow. I'm sure I missed a lot, but I caught as much as I could. Wow. This is a good one. This is a good one for sure. Let me gather my thoughts on this. I don't know how this is going to go. I got like 3 different scores going through my head right now, and I don't know which one I'm going to go with. I need to think about it. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. And hopefully by that point, I'll figure out which score to give it. We'll see. Well, there you go, folks. That was Nightwish with Devil and the Deep Dark Ocean. This was a request from Insolent Umbrella, Patronly Patron, Petra, Harbor S, Snappy, Bill Addercliffe, Martin Franzen, Fabrizio Granacher, The Ashlander, Music to See Concert Photography, Catherine Boudin. Is it Boo? Bodine. Actually, it's Bodine. Yeah, Catherine Baudoin. Yeah, Baudoin. Yeah, Catherine Baudoin. There we go. Lucien Goujon, Magda Siasimbag, Irene Vanderstock, Just Dave, Graham Key, Yuka N, Yari Lumpiola, and Bill R, and Home Gnome. And this was actually one of Home Gnome's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, everybody, especially Home Gnome, because he's the one who got this prioritized. Although, I will say, okay, funny story here. I gotta share this story. So, Patronly Patron actually wanted this too. He wanted to use this for his prioritized request, but Home Gnome got it in first. So, I was like, I'm sorry, Patronly Patron, I'm sorry, but Home Gnome beat you to it. And luckily, Patronly Patron was very cool about it. He was like, no biggie, I got another song instead. So, everything worked out fine. But yeah, but Patronly Patron did want to prioritize it as well. So just funny story there. So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. On a scale of 1 to 10, okay, I had to fight myself on this. You ever have an argument with yourself and you've lost? Have you ever had that happen? That happened to me just now. I was actually arguing with myself about the score. And I got it down from 3 to 2. And I was arguing for a score with myself, and I kept telling myself, I gotta give it this score, but my conscience said no. So I actually lost an argument with myself. If anyone else has ever done that, let me know in the comments, just so I know I'm not alone. But I lost the argument, and my conscience won, I guess. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I am gonna give that a 9.1. Yep, 9.1. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Now, before you ask me, well, what was the score you wanted to give it? Nope, I'm not telling you. Maybe it was higher, maybe it was lower. You'll never know. Look, it doesn't matter. This is the score I'm giving it, so there. There was a lot going on in this song. A lot. I mean, just the way the song started with that opening riff, very well done. I loved that. What did this song for me more than anything else, though? I mean, I'm gonna talk about a lot of things here, okay? But those accents throughout the song, just those accented orchestral hits, like the da-da, and then you wait, and then da-da, and then, you know, those hits, man, those accents. Oh, man, they were so good. They were so well placed. And here's the thing. They were done throughout the song. Don't get me wrong. We heard them throughout pretty much the entire song, but it was never overdone. It was never too many. It was just the right amount. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved every time that happened. I was like, yes, there's another one. Absolutely dug that. The songwriting on this, look, Tomas is a genius, okay? There is absolutely no disputing that. That is absolutely undisputable. He is a genius, okay? He is. And he obviously puts a lot of time into his songwriting. And you can tell it with this one as well as every other song I pretty much have heard from Nightwish. This was another great example of fantastic songwriting. Easily structured. I mean, it's easy to identify the parts, you know, verse, chorus, breakdown, verse. I mean, you could see all the parts. They were very well defined. You had to sit there, scratch your head going, oh, gee, what is this? Is this a bridge? Is this a verse? Is this a pre-chorus? Wait, where are we at the chorus? You didn't have to do any of that. You knew exactly where you are throughout the entire song. Very well structured, very easily structured, very simply structured. Now the chordal patterns, on the other hand, I mean, look, we're in D, which I love songs in D, but the progressions were really well done in a way that felt good, but weren't always predictable. I'll give you a great example, that ending. Who would have ever have thought to have seen them ending the song going down from the root to the minor 7 to the major 6? Who would have seen that? I didn't see that coming. And there were things like that happening through the entire song. And each time it happened, it sounded good. It sounded good. It fit. There was never a progression that made you scratch your head and go, why'd they go there? No, everything made sense. Everything flowed. Everything sounded good. So, no worries there. Gotta give a big shout out to Kai on this song. Man, that double kick. Woo-wee! Making the song sound faster than it actually was. I know people have said it in the comments many times, and I absolutely agree. The guy's technique is amazing. Absolutely amazing. He's got phenomenal technique. I just wish, and I know there's a lot of people that agree with me on this, I wish he was a little bit more of a showman like Yuka. I wish he felt more comfortable. And look, maybe over time he will become more comfortable. You know, becoming a little bit more showy with his playing. Then again, he may be just one of these drummers who he's no frills. I mean, I know plenty of drummers who are no frills drummers, and they are phenomenal drummers. They're rock solid. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just saying, me personally, I really liked the showmanship that Yuka had and the relaxed feel that he had. He was just so laid back in his playing, and it transitioned from him to his playing. His drumming just felt more relaxed. It was still on point the whole time, don't get me wrong, but he had that laid back and he had the showmanship going for him. I really dig that, and I really hope that Kai, you know, eventually does become more comfortable playing these songs and playing the songs the way that he does, that maybe he can do that. Maybe he can incorporate some showmanship. One can only hope. But look, at the end of the day, what do you really want from a drummer? Like, what do you really want? Do you want a drummer who, you know, plays with showmanship but is a little tiny bit sloppy? Or would you rather have a drummer who is just super tight, not a whole lot of fun to watch, but he's absolutely rock solid and super tight and a human metronome? Which one would you rather have? I'll take the latter, thank you very much. If it comes down to putting out showmanship, I'll do it myself, you know? I can do it a lot easier than he can, probably. So, as a bass player, I mean, I would have a lot easier time. Speaking of bass playing, Marco, having some great bass lines in there. I heard quite a few. There was that one towards the end that really stood out, though. I didn't catch the notes, but I heard the line, and I was like, that was slick. That was nicely done. That was very well placed. I heard a few others throughout the song. But more than that, though, his vocals on top of it were really well done. I liked how they kind of traded off responsibility with the lead line during the verses. Now, during the choruses, obviously, Floor took over. You know, that was pretty obvious. But during the verses, it was kind of even there. It was an even keel, which was kind of nice. It was like that old classic tennis match. Your turn, and now it's your turn, and now it's back to you, and now it's back to you. And that's really cool. It fit well. Empu's guitar playing, nicely done. Very tight. The picking from him, especially on that 16-note subdivided sections, were really, really tight. It's one thing to play 16 notes on a single string or on a single key, like we saw Tomas doing. 2 hands, 2 fingers, 1 key, you know? So you can get that 16-note pattern. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hey, look, do what you got to do to get the job done. Same thing with Marco, playing a single string on the 16-note pattern. Then there's Empu, who's playing not 1, not 2, but 3 strings. He's got those power chords going the whole time. So not just hitting a single string, but strumming across all 3 and getting those 16th-note patterns down. Are you kidding me? That was intense. I mean, that was really intense to watch. That 16th-note pattern is another thing that kind of blew my mind. Again, I just gotta say this. It's not hard. You know, look, everybody's playing the same thing. You know, Tomas is playing the same thing. You know, 1 finger in each hand, just hitting those notes. You got Marco playing 1 string, Empu playing 3 strings. You know, but and then Kai playing the 16 notes with them. They're all syncopated. They're all together. They're synchronized, syncopated, playing those subdivided 16th notes. Now, here's the thing, and this is one of the things that really kind of sold me on the song as well. When they were playing that syncopated part, they were playing in unison, those 16th note patterns, right? They would finish the phrase, you would hear Floor coming with that vocal line, those vocal notes, and then when she came out, they came right back into it again, but this time, playing the 16th notes, there was a slight difference. And here's what the difference was. I talked about it earlier. It was all Kai. It was nobody else. It's all Kai. Switching from accenting on the downbeats to accenting on the upbeats. Something so simple making such a big difference. And this is what I've said on this channel from day one. Simple can be effective when it's done properly. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A. Here it is, the defense rests, okay? That is a classic example of what I'm talking about. Just switching from downbeats to upbeats. That's all he did, and what a big air-catching difference. It really caught your ears. If you didn't catch that, if you didn't hear that, something's wrong, because I caught it immediately, and I was like, wow, that was really cool. Lastly, Floor. I mean, look, what can we say about this woman that hasn't already been said? Nothing. So, I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. She did everything I was expecting her to do, and then some. Can we talk about that note? Can we talk about her on that one section right before that 16th note breakdown? Can we talk about her going 2 octaves above the root? I mean, the root was already high up for her. She's already about an octave up there from, you know, where her bass line is. She's already an octave up for her root. So then she goes up an additional, not 1, but 2 octaves plus the minor third above. Are you kidding me? And here's the thing, and this is kind of upsetting, actually. She did it so effortlessly. She got up there, glissando cleanly down, and there's the upsetting part. She took a breath and then came right back into the song like it was just another day at the office. Like, hello everybody, great to be back here. And just right back into it like that didn't happen. But it did happen. You know, it's frustrating. It's so frustrating to hear people do something so amazing and make it seem so effortless. And I'm just like, God, if only I had the ability to do that. Dear Lord. But she is definitely one of a kind, no question about it. And then her other, the other glissando I heard that she did, that long glissando that she did down, smooth as glass. No breaks, no deviation in the pitch whatsoever, no hiccups, no nothing. It was just smooth all the way down, like you're taking a slide down. It was just smooth. It was smoother than that. And then she had that one sustained note that she held out for quite a while. That was impressive as well. No, look, great song, felt good. I enjoyed it. There were a couple of things that did blow my mind, yes, and that is how we're getting up to the 9.1. Do not ask me what the other score was that I was thinking about. I am not going to tell you. You could think whatever you want. Maybe it was higher. Maybe I was thinking like a 9.3 or a 9.4. Maybe I was thinking that, and I brought it down to a 9.1. Or maybe I was thinking about like an 8.7 to an 8.8, maybe an 8.9, and I brought it up. Who knows? Does it matter? Not really, because the 9.1 is where we're at, and the 9.1 is where we're going to say. So please, do not ask me what my original score was going to be. Do not ask me what the other score was going to be. Do not ask me to reveal the losing score, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the losing score was. It doesn't matter if you lose by 1 point or 100 points. It doesn't matter. You lost, okay? And the 9.1 won the day. And that is how we're going to end it. 9.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you want to join the fan base, you can hit the button down there. If you want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you want to click the bell, go ahead and click the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you want to do these things, you are more than welcome to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.